Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been seeing this video floating around YouTube for quite a while now, and I think they're still pretty popular, but they are the 10 baby names that I love but I won't be using. And I really love these videos just because I'm always on the lookout for like new trendy names. I have a few set names already in my head that I definitely plan on using for future children, so I won't be sharing those in this video, but I did write down 10 names, 5 boys and 5 girls that I really like, but I know with probably like 90% certainty that we won't be using for our future children for various reasons that you will find out in this video. So if you want to see 10 baby names that I love but won't be using, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so the first name has been my all-time favorite go-to girl name for as long as I can remember, and the fact that I won't be using it, like 100% sure I won't be using it, really kind of bums me out, but thankfully I have come up with another baby name for a girl that I like. But that name that I love and won't be using is Lexie. It's not Alexis, not Alexa, just plain Lexie. I think it is the cutest, most adorable name for a little girl. I knew this little tiny blonde girl like years ago. A friend was babysitting her or something, I can't remember, but her name was Lexie and she was just adorable, and I just have always loved that name. And I won't be using that name because of Dylan. It's all his fault, but he dated a girl before me and her name was Alexis, and just, you know, we wouldn't want to like think of her, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of a weird reason, but you know how sometimes you find a name and then you think of a person that you know and you're like, oh my god, nope, I don't like that name anymore, like, can't do it. So it's on him, the reason that we won't use it. I could probably still name my daughter Lexie. I would never call her Alexis just because that wouldn't be her name at all. But for the sake of, you know, knowing a person and you don't like their name anymore, whatever, we won't be using that name, but I do still love it. The first boy name that I love and won't be using is Finn. I just think this name's super cute for a boy. I don't know, I just love it. And back when I lived in Colorado, I worked at a daycare and I had a little boy in my class like for a good like chunk of the time I worked there. His name was Finn and he was super cute, and I don't know, that name just always stuck with me. I thought it was adorable. I won't be using it just because, I don't know, it's not like a super favorite of mine, and I don't think Mason and Finn would really like flow well together. I don't know, but I do still love the name, but I won't be. The next girl name that I love but won't be using is Aubrey. I think this is a really cute name. I love just the flow of it, the way it sounds. It's adorable. My cousin's daughter is named Aubrey, and that's a huge reason why we won't be using it. And also Dylan knows someone with the name Aubrey that he just doesn't like. So I guess thanks babe for ruining all my names. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I wouldn't name my daughter Aubrey just because I do have a cousin named Aubrey, and I think it'd just be weird to have like 2 Aubreys in the family. I don't know. The next boy name that I love and won't be using is Jude. I really like the name Jude, Judah. I just think it's, I don't know, I just love it. I think it's a really strong masculine name, and I won't be using it just because I don't really know why. It's just, it's one of my favorites, but it's not like top favorite where I would actually name my child that. But I do know a couple of Judes and they definitely fit their name, and I think it's a really great, really strong name, just not something that I'll be using for my own children. The next girl name that I love and won't be using is one that I actually just heard recently, and that is Breckelle. Now, I love the name Breckelle. I think it's like just a really strong, popular girl name. When I think of like a girl that's popular and has a lot of friends and blah, 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 I think of the name Breckelle. I don't know why, but I really like it a lot. But actually, this is a weird story, but I got a pair of shoes recently and they're by the brand Breckelle, and just seeing it written out, I thought it was really beautiful. And I don't know, you could call her Breck. I don't know, I think it's really pretty. I won't be using it though, just because, again, I already have my girl name picked out. So you never know, maybe in the distant future if I had a second girl, hoping that I have a girl next, of course. But you never know, I may use Breckelle, but at this point in my life, I won't be using it. The next boy name that I love is Marlow, and I heard this years and years ago. I can't even remember where, but I just always kind of loved it. I just think it's kind of trendy. You definitely don't hear it a lot. A lot of my names that I choose and that I like are names that are not very common. I'm not a big fan of like Sarah and Jessica and Jacob and David, like the really common names. Is there a little guest coming in my video? Hi! Hi, sweetie. Can you say hi to the camera? Say hi, guys. Oh, Mommy's gonna finish filming, okay? You can play in the closet. Yeah, I like really trendy names that you haven't heard. Honestly, when we named Mason, we didn't know a single Mason. I think I knew one Mason in like my entire life. And so the name wasn't that popular. Well, as soon as we had him, we were at the grocery store or Target or something, and like 3 different moms were yelling Mason to like 3 different kids. And I'm just like, well, we named our kid a popular name, but that's okay because we love him, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so Marlow to me is just not common at all. It's not a name that I've really ever heard before, except years ago when I heard it. So I really like that name, but I won't be using it just because I do have another set boy name already. The next girl name that I love is Sienna, and I just think this is a really beautiful, really feminine name. I love it. I love Sienna Miller. I think she's gorgeous, and I don't know, I just love the name. I have no other reason except I think it's really beautiful and it flows really nicely. I won't be using it just because Dylan's not really a fan of it, which is fine because we agreed on a different girl name, so it's all good. But yeah, I definitely love Sienna. The next... I love Sienna. You love Sienna too? Yeah. Aww. The next boy name that I love but won't be using is Ollie. And this wouldn't be short for Oliver, it would just be Ollie by itself. I think it's super cute, and it also, okay, so it's really cute for like a little boy, a little baby Ollie, and then as they grow up, the reason I wouldn't use it is because I feel like through the teen years, it wouldn't be that like masculine, but I think as like an old man, like a little old man, Grandpa Ollie, I don't know, I think that would be so cute, but I won't be using it just because it doesn't sound as like masculine as, you know, some other names that I like, but I do really, really like the name Ollie. The last girl name that I love but won't be using is Capri, and I think this is just another really uncommon name. It's very trendy, it's very pretty, it flows off the lips really easily. I love this name. I really, really would name... Hey, you okay?
Oh, my puppet now.
Yeah, I really would name my daughter Capri, but Dylan is just not a fan. It reminds him of Capri Sun and Capri Pants, and that's fine, but I just think it's a really pretty name. Okay, so the last boy name that I really love but won't be using is Roman. I just think this is a very strong name. I think it's very masculine, very powerful, and I think any boy that's named Roman is just gonna do like big things in the world. I really, really love that name. I won't be using this name just because, like I said, I already have a couple of set boy names that my heart is just super, super set on. Those are my 10 baby names that I love but won't be using. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and leave me any comments below and let me know your favorite baby names. I'm always looking for new ones, and let me know what you thought of the ones that I chose. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to hit the little bell wherever it is. That'll notify you every time I post a new video. I try to post videos weekly, and I hope you guys enjoy my content. I'll see you in my next one.